Hey guys, I don't have a relatively general idea for this video, like what I'm going to do specifically, but I'm just going to go through a few things. Sorry this video was up a little bit later than expected. I was kind of sick for a few days, and yeah, didn't work out. But I guess I'll start with an update with my collection. I got a couple new additions. Right. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's eyes here. But fuck it, that's good enough. Aeon, Bleeding the False. Really fucking good death metal album, Swedish death metal. Great album. Psychroptic, The Scepter of the Ancients. And this, if you like technical death metal, this is one of the albums to own. This is one of the ones that I would suggest you guys own. It is fucking an amazing album. One of the best technical death metal albums I've ever heard. And Devourment 1.3.8. Really good album. Fantastic. It's a classic. It's the rarest thing in my collection at the moment, and I'm pretty happy about that. That's pretty much it with the update for my collection. To move on to other subjects, how should I go about this? I guess, well, recently as in like 20 minutes ago, I was in an argument. Okay, I wasn't in an argument. I was trying to instigate this guy who believed that, some metalhead dude who believed that religious tolerance for Muslims was bad. You know, he believed that they were terrible people and shit. He was going on and on and on, and I tried to, just give him, like, everyone was talking shit. He wasn't banning the people who talk shit. He was only banning the people who he disagreed with. Even the people who disagreed with him, they would go off and, they'd be hey, I don't like what you're saying, I don't agree with you, fuck you, shit like that. He wouldn't ban them. Me, I go in there and I say, hey, I'm going to give you a fair argument. I'm going to give you a chance at a fair... Oh, sorry, I'm going to fix my camera because it's not lighting very well. I was like, I'm going to give you a chance at a fair argument. I'm going to give you say you know history, you say you know what you're talking about. Go ahead. Tell me what you know you're talking about. Go on. Tell me what you're doing and I'll talk to you back, because I study a bit of anthropology, history, theology myself. I find it interesting. I don't study it extensively, but I read about it. And he instantly banned me without even responding. Banned me from the entire page. I couldn't respond. He deleted all my comments just because I'm pretty sure it's just because I seemed like I knew what I was talking about and I could disprove everything he was saying. I can't stand people like that. Racist assholes, basically. So yeah, fuck him. And that was that. That just sucked. That was annoying. I was invigorating. I don't get mad easily, but that made me pretty fucking mad. What subject should I move on to? Not a whole lot's been going on in the metal community. Randy Blythe from Lamb of God has been freed. I don't really like Lamb of God, but I guess that's cool. Clive Burr, Iron Maiden, died recently. Died, I believe it was 2 days ago, and that's a hard one to take for the metal community. That's a tough one. I mean, he was the legendary drummer off the first 3 Iron Maiden albums, and I mean, it's a sad day for metal when someone that legendary dies. I mean, it's awful, man. Sucks. Rest in peace, man. Yeah. What is up with my camera? My camera is fucking with me today. There, that's a little bit better. I didn't really know where I was going with this video, to be completely honest. I had some ideas and I just didn't really put them down on paper. So I was looking on Facebook, and I like Sodom on Facebook, and Sodom is touring a lot of places, like a lot. I mean, I was looking at almost every single one is in Mexico, and I was like, fuck, because I wanted to see Sodom. I would love to see Sodom. And there's this huge concert in Mexico, headlined by Motorhead, Anthrax, and a couple other bands, and Sodom is one of those number ones on that list. It's some amazing shit, man. Love to see that. If anyone's going to that, let me know how it was. I'm sure that'd be a great show. No real shows come here to Vegas. It's like we get shows like the Metal Alliance tour is coming here and stuff like that, but almost every show that comes here just either sucks or it's really good, but the age limit is 18 and up, and I'm not 18 yet. I'm turning 18 in 2 years. Well, a year now. Well, a year and a month. And yeah, I'd love to go see that. I have to go down to Reno to go to any shows now, and that's an 8-hour drive, which that's honestly a really big inconvenience because I really love going to shows. I used to be able to, now I can't. It just doesn't work that way anymore. That's not a whole lot more I can go on about. I guess I could tell you about this album. This is a fucking fantastic album, and there's a couple things I did want to talk to you guys about this. If you've never listened to Aeon, they're a really good death metal band. Really good Swedish death metal. Getting a lot of glare. This is Bleeding the False. And one thing I loved about the song, they're a somewhat satanic band. Pretty satanic, actually. Almost every song on here is satanic. But you get down to the end, and there's a song called God Gives Head in Heaven. And it's a really good song. It's a straight death metal song. And then you get the next song, Hell Unleashed, and then after that there's the outro song, and then there's a hidden track called God Gives Head in Country Heaven. And basically what this band did is they made a country song. Same lyrics as God Gives Head in Heaven, same exact thing, but it's a fucking country song, and it's a gimmick song nonetheless, but it's a really funny song. It's just fun to listen to. If you don't like country, it doesn't matter. This song is just funny. It's like fun to listen to. I love when bands do things like that. I mean, gimmick songs, a lot of people don't like them because they're just, they're just there to make them more popular, give them some kind of like shock and awe factor. But it's just kind of funny to listen to. I like gimmick songs like Sabasis is I believe it's Sabasis or Sabzius or something like that. Their 11-hour drone metal song they released recently. I listened to a good 3 hours of it, and it was pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I love drone metal. And there's not a whole lot more I can go on about, but I will say this, pertaining to what I was talking about earlier. Don't be a racist asshole. Don't be a racist fuck. Don't be ignorant, and don't be intolerant. I am a hardcore non-believer. I am an existential epistemological nihilist, which I can't even describe in enough time. It would take too long. Basically, I'm a really heavy hardcore atheist who believes in logic at the fullest extent. And I don't really want to get into that right now. Don't want to start any religious debates. I'm just stating that regardless of what you believe in, don't be intolerant to other religions. I mean, unless it's a fucking cult that is based on mass suicide, there's no reason unless they're a fucking religious cult that murders other people just because they don't agree with them. Fuck that. Just don't be a racist asshole. Respect other people's religion, like anyone should. Any good person should respect other people's religion as they would respect yours. Or even if they don't respect yours, be the better person and give them your respect. Basic common sense. You guys are awesome. Thanks for listening to me drone on about nothing for 10 minutes. Sorry for this kind of somewhat pointless video. Stay metal, guys.